Hi, beautiful, beautiful, spicy family. Dee Dan is in the kitchen today again to do what? Yes, you always get it correct. Brown stew pig's tail or brown stew hog tail. Hopefully you enjoy it. But before I begin, if you are new here, hi, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share the video. Hit that notification bell so you will be the first to know when Dee Dan upload a video. And to all my YouTuber supporter, subscriber, follower, a very big warm welcome to you all. Let's get started. 1 onion, 3 to 4 stalk of scallion, a piece of ginger, 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, spring of thyme, about 3 to 4 spring of thyme, these are very fine, 8 cloves of garlic, or 5 depending on the size, half teaspoon of salt, pimento seed, and all black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, 1 teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of sazon, 1 tablespoon of browning, 3 to 6 bay leaf, 12 cloves or more, sweet pepper, we call this bell pepper, and the star of the show is a pig's tail. And this is a pig's tail over here. So this is a part of the pig or the hog, the tail. And this is not corn pig's tail, it's fresh. I was so happy when I come across the fresh pig's tail in the supermarket. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna rinse our pig's tail. And some of them even look too big for me, so what I'll be doing, I'll be cutting in 2. So let me cut in 2. Sometimes the pig's tail have so much fat, you can always peel off some of the fat from it. And we're gonna cut in 2. So this is the size that I need them to have. Sometimes when you go to the store, the supermarket to buy a pig's tail, you can always let them cut it. So when you get home, you don't have to do all of this. Not all of them need to cut. Some of them is a perfect size. But yeah, some of them is perfect. After you finish cut, we're gonna get some vinegar. And you're gonna pour it on the pig's tail. If you don't have vinegar, you can use lime. And if you don't have lime, you can use lemon. So you have to rinse the pig's tail. Then we're gonna pour off this water and we're gonna catch some fresh water and rinse again. With the pigtail here, you have some here, you see it sticking out right there. You want to remove it, or you can always put it on the fire and it will come off. When it's a lot, I just put it on the fire. You see, I pull them out. In the meantime, you're doing all of this is just set some water on the fire, let it boil, and we're gonna put about 3 of the bay leaf in the water on the fire. So the water is boiling, place the bay leaf in, and I'm gonna place the pig's tail in the water. But putting it in the water, you're gonna put it away from you because you don't want to get burned. And when I put that in the water, I just want some of the fat to be melted up in this water. And the bay leaf will do a good job with that too. So we're just gonna let this sit and let it boil or the scald off for about 10 minutes. In the meantime I'm doing that, we're gonna work on our seasoning with the garlic. I already told you easy way. You just want to press on it, press down, and remove the trash. And you remove the trash so easily. If you're gonna cut with the knife to remove the trash, it's gonna take forever. You see this peeling? It takes forever, so you don't want to be doing that. Gonna strip the onion. You can use any onion. It don't have to be the purple onion. Any onion you can use. If you can use an Irish potato and a carrot. I'll show you how to do that too. So all our seasoning is rinsed, and we're gonna prepare our seasoning. Meantime, the pig's tail is on the fire boiling. With the onion, we're gonna cut our onion. With our scallion, we're not gonna chop the scallion. You rub the scallion out so you get all that aroma in it come out. Rub, rub, rub. I'm gonna cut the pepper. If you want, you can use the seed. It only make it more spicy. With your garlic, you can compress or you can chop the garlic. So now we have all our seasoning right here prepared. With your ginger, we're gonna crush the ginger. We're not gonna cut the ginger, just crush, use. Okay, that's the pig's tail boiling. We're gonna turn the fire off and we're gonna remove it from the hot water. A good look, guys. That's the reason why we have to scald or boil the pigtail. You see, it's so many oil. Look, all of these things you see in there, these little is oil sitting on top of the water. So it's good to boil the pigtail. So this is our prepared seasoning, and I'm just gonna combine it. And then we're gonna add it on our pigtail. So I put the pigtail under some cold water so it can cool down. With my pimento seed and the old black pepper, I just gonna grind it. Or if you don't have the grinder, you can always put it on a piece of napkin and just grind it. I'm gonna add the cloves, the salt, the sazon and the all-purpose, and our browning. So you need a gloves on, because you see the gloves. If you don't have a gloves, then you know your fingernail will be in a mess. And then we're gonna put some love to this. Right there. You're gonna massage it. You massage. Don't be afraid to massage the seasoning in, guys. Wow, it looks like it can eat already. Not true? It looks like it cooked already. Beautiful people, you're watching the video today and you like what you see, then go ahead and subscribe. Like up the video, don't keep it to yourself. Share the video, hit the notification bell so you will be the first to know when D-Don upload a video. And let me know, beautiful people, where you're watching the video from, because we're gonna do the right? After you finish massage, put some love on the pigtail. You're just gonna take the seasoning, some of this stuff from the bottom, and you're gonna put it on top. And we're gonna cover and let it marinate for at least 1 hour. Or overnight, it even better. Then you know when you cook all of this, all of the seasoning, everything well soak in it. Just place the lid on, and I'll be back with you in an hour time. After 1 hour, we're gonna remove, we're gonna saturate the seasoning from the meat. Mind you, you have corn pigtail where they corn it with a lot of salt, but this pigtail is not corn. It's now, when you buy the corn pigtail, it's sweet to do stew peas. I already have 2 videos on YouTube with the stew pigtail, corn pigtail, and how you have to remove that salt, because you don't want to eat all that salt, you know, so you have to remove the salt. This is fresh pigtail, so this is a perfect one when you're gonna stew it. So now that we separate the pigtail from our seasoning, this is the seasoning we have here. Okay, we're gonna move over to the stove. The pot is heated. Put the water in. You don't need oil to be cooking your pigtail, because you hear that sizzle? That's the sound of the water, just like oil. And now we're just gonna place the pigtail in. Remember, the pigtail have a lot of fat, so you don't need oil. Do not add any oil to the pigtail. It's gonna produce so much oil. We're just gonna cover the pot, and within 20 minutes I'll be back with you. No more water, no oil for 20 minutes. Okay, I have all of this seasoning here. We have our bay leaf. We're gonna put it in it, and we're gonna work on the sweet pepper or our bell pepper meantime. And we're going to add the bell pepper in the seasoning, and I'm going to cover this until we're ready for it. I'll show you what to do, so don't go anywhere. After 20 minutes, open our pot, and we're going to add our water in. This is 2.5 cups of water. I'm gonna add more. Another 2.5 cups of water. I'm gonna stir. And you're gonna place the lid. I'm gonna place the bay leaf in. Just put your bay leaf in. You see all that oil on top? OMG, that's, you can't be cooking pigtail and add oil. So we place our bay leaf in. This pigtail gonna take between 1 hour to 1.5 hours to cook. So during the process, whenever it dried out, when you test, you're just gonna put some more water. I'll see you back in 50-minute time, but I'll be adding water to it, remember. Just place back your lid on, and you want to lower the fire. So here we go again, beautiful spicy family. It's 50 minutes. Wow, look at our pigtail. And now, guess what we will be doing? Remember our seasoning right here? Yes, we're gonna add it in now. I add 2 cups of water, 2 more cups of water to it. As I told you, you have to add water in. And I'm gonna rinse I'm gonna put a little water to rinse my seasoning out of this. I'm gonna pour it in, and I put the seasoning in now. Stir your seasoning in, and you want your meat to submerge right down in that juice. And we're gonna place back the lid on it. I see you back in 30 minutes time, in half an hour. Remember the Irish potato, so if you want to add it, we can just peel the Irish potato. Remember, it's optional, you don't have to add it. After you peel the Irish potato, you rinse it, and we're just gonna cut. Place it in the pot. So let me sit back in my basin there. The pot bubble. Look at that, the pot bubble. So just put your Irish potato in. Gonna place the lid on. Also, if you're using carrot, you can just scrape the carrot, do the same thing and put it in. This is it, guys. We checking in back on our stew pork. So we're gonna do a testing. And how do you know that pork is cooked? Is when you insert your fork and it go from one side to the other, then you know that the pork is cooked. Just like this, you see, it go in and it come out. So we know our stew pork is right there. But don't go away yet, guys. There's a next part to this. Okay? Looking so yummy. Look at this beautiful spicy family. And it's time to what? Eat, 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 eat. So this is our stew pig's tail. Ain't it looking delicious, guys? So go ahead and give it a try. I know you will like it. And tell me how it came out when you do it. So I'm gonna enjoy this pigtail stew, brown stew pigtail. I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being there with me. Without you, I could be here on YouTube. And remember, when you leave a comment to what? Thumbs up the video, like up the video, thumbs up. Yeah, give a thumbs up. Like and share the video. Leave a comment. Beautiful people, I love you all. Please take care of yourself. And let us be our brother's keeper. Let us always give a hand out for each other. Peace and love from D-Don Kitchen to where? Your kitchen.